sell things on eBay. Like, I always made sure that I had my own on the side. So, I mean, I think do whatever you want to do in your relationships, but just don't become completely financially dependent on someone. There's a 50% chance it could end. And even like me, who had everything on the outset, living in Malibu, whatever, when I chose to leave the relationship, all my credit cards were cut off. So, yeah.
Yeah, simply put. Just want to impart a little bit of wisdom on you guys today, Yoda. Go ahead on and like, share, subscribe to my channel. Leave in the comments in the comment section below. Your comments would be greatly appreciated. Today, I want to talk about this clip that I came across. It was a pretty interesting clip. I just want to show you the clip and then I'm going to give my thoughts on it. I would like for your thoughts in the comment section below. Just be sure to give me what you think about this situation.
I don't think that choosing to be a tradwife is limiting yourself as long as you have an out, right? Like, as long as you know that if this marriage failed, which is a 50% chance, then you would still have an education or maybe some type of work experience or some type of, maybe you turn your hobby into something that you can make money off of one day. Like, I remember when I was a stay-at-home mom, I was like, okay, well, we have this guest house, I'll do Airbnb and I'll like sell things on eBay. Like, I always made sure that I had my own on the side. So, I mean, I think do whatever you want to do in your relationships, but just don't become completely financially dependent on someone. There's a 50% chance it could end. And even like me, who had everything on the outset, living in Malibu, whatever, when I chose to leave the relationship, all my credit cards were cut off. So, yeah.
Can I comment on that? So I used to be a boss babe. I owned businesses and everything, and I did have that mindset in my marriage, but that was what was causing me to not want to work through hard issues, was because I had an escape route out. So I get it, because there are cases of abuse, right? But 50% that are leaving is because people aren't working through hard issues anymore. You can just leave. I know multiple women, more women who leave because I just wasn't happy. My emotional needs weren't met. But I think what we're doing, because we're still, well, I will speak for myself. As a wife, I still have those skills. I just put it into my marriage. I help him. I'm like his assistant. Like, the reason why he can go is because I'm the one making the phone calls and making sure he's good. But my investment isn't into myself anymore. It's into my family. And he's just going to be my number one priority. My family is my number one priority. Whereas other people are investing that they're their number one priority. And that's just, I think, the difference is that I'm going to put him and my family first and my skills to that. And then myself second. And that's what I chose to do.
First off, I want to say that majority of women want to be in relationships. There are men out here, single men, who are looking at marriage and relationship as it is not worth it, mainly because of the way dating is going and the way the laws are as far as marriage and divorce rates. The lady spoke about divorce rates. She spoke about it's a over 50% divorce rate. So if you get married, it's over a 50% chance you're going to get a divorce. At a 70% clip, women are divorcing men. I would say women are justified in leaving a marriage if a man is abusing them, if a man is cheating, he's committing adultery. Those are two valid reasons to leave a marriage, leave him in the dust. I'll say that. It's noted that a lot of women get out of marriages because they call it irreconcilable differences. They're pretty much getting a divorce because they're not happy in the relationship. The woman feels like she's not getting what she wants. She feels like she's not getting what she deserves. The first lady in the clip, she pretty much has the mentality of a lot of women. This mentality of my money is my money, your money is my money. And she's in a marriage with her husband, and she's saying that it's nothing wrong with having a side hustle. Just in case things don't work, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z just in case. The whole purpose of being in a relationship is for you to be with someone that you love and someone that you care about, and for you to work together, not for one person to have their own thing. And then especially when you're married, being married is the ultimate version of a relationship. When people are married, they're supposed to be pretty much one person. They're supposed to be seen as one person. So when you have one person not doing their part, you have one person seeing the relationship as being selfish, it's just a selfish act. And a lot of modern women have this idea of, I want to have my own thing. I see that that is an issue with a lot of women. They are pretty much just selfish in their thought processes. They're selfish in relationships. The man has to pretty much protect, provide, do, and she sits back and she does for herself. And in the scope of family court law, more than likely in a divorce, the woman is going to get spousal support. If she has children, the woman is going to get child support. She's going to get those things anyway, because the family court laws have not really changed. But the second lady, to me, she kind of came at it in a different mentality. I feel like it's a good mentality to have in a relationship. You're in a relationship and you are working with your husband and you're helping your husband. She kind of takes a different mindset in, I'm going to put my skills in a pot with my husband. We're going to put things together really like you're supposed to do. Like I said before, if you're in a relationship and your husband is a good man, he's working, he's providing for you. Now, I'm not talking about men who going out cheating. I'm not talking about men who are being abusive. I'm talking about a good man. I talk about good men on this channel. So if he's a good man and she has the mentality, I can help my family and we can all put it together and we can work together. Of course, you're going to have issues. Of course, you're going to have good times and bad times. Of course, you're going to have those things. But if you're putting everything together, you're more likely to work instead of just having a selfish mindset to where I'm just doing my own thing. And the lady, she's pretty much said she's divorced. So probably got to the point her husband was doing X, Y, and Z. She was making money on her own. Her husband didn't do what she wanted, when she wanted, how she wanted. And she felt like, okay, well, I have this out. I got money on my own and I could just leave this relationship. I'm not happy. And that's more than likely what happened. The second thing that I kind of want to speak about is it's kind of funny that women want to be in the relationships. Women want relationships. They want to be married. So why are you engaging in relationships with men who you don't trust? The first lady basically is saying, I need to have this escape plan. Why are you getting married to someone that you don't trust? And a lot of women do that. They get in relationships just to be in a relationship. They get into marriages just to have a wedding, just to have a day. But marriage is not about just one day. Marriage is about getting together and working together and making things work. Good times, bad times, working through them. As long as it's nothing like abusive or adulterous or anything like that. That's the mindset that you really need to have if you want to be in a relationship. I pick this person. I trust this person. I'm going to work together with this person. And we're going to work together and we're going to continue to go through the ups and downs and trials and tribulations. Because that's what makes a relationship good. That's what makes two people stronger. They done been through situations. They done been through issues. Maybe the man has fallen down and the woman helped him out. The woman may fall down and the man help him out. That's the whole point of being married. I say you should get married to somebody that you trust. If you don't trust that person, you should not get married to them. You should not be getting married with a selfish mentality. Getting married is not a selfish act. So if you coming into the marriage with a selfish mindset of I'm going to do what I need to do to take care of myself, you don't need to be married at all. And that's kind of how I feel about it. But anyway, just want to impart a little bit of wisdom on you guys today. Go ahead on and like, share, subscribe to my channel. Leave in the comments in the comment section below. Your comments would be greatly appreciated. And like I always say, love you guys millions, and I'll talk to you later. Club.